you satisfied when the well runs dry? Tell me, are you satisfied when the well runs dry? Oh my, oh me, tonight my darling we sing, we'll shout on high as we wait for the well to run dry. Oh my.
And rode darkly from the hill as the first light of dawn came dimly in the sky. Their enemies were riding.
In Castle Valley. I think that's actually what they refer to as the castle. It's kind of this big, looks like volcano almost thing. I don't think it is though. Sticks right out of the middle of this valley. I'm headed up to LaSalle National Forest and Warner Lake, which is up there. Yeah, it's about 5,000 feet up right now, like, you know, at the Moab area. Kind of parallel to Moab. So we'll see how high we get. I think it's about 9,000 feet up there. It's steep and the view is stunning. It's hard not to look, but it'd be pretty bad to fall off that. Hard to see, I think. Beautiful. Stuck in the cattle drive. 3 cowboys told me keep it moving, they'll move out of the way. They don't seem too much in a rush. Got quite a bit of a traffic jam here. ATVs, cows. I know you're not happy, are you? What? Cowboys. So even before the cow drive that I had to go through, I missed the turn to get to the campground, so I had to double back, and it is high up. I don't even think it's as high as Fish Lake yet, but it is really high. It's like, I think we're pushing 9,000 feet up right now. I haven't checked the altimeter in a while. About 2 miles away. A rough road too. Woo. Got to Warner Lake. Feeling a little bit altitude sick, I think. Maybe a little hungry when I got here. So I had to sit for a bit, eat some, and I set my tent up. Now I got my stuff together. Come on. And now I'm headed down to the lake to read and write and rest and just enjoy it. It's really, really beautiful out here. It's not quite fall. but the trees are just starting to turn. It's kind of got a yellow hue to it. It's really pretty still. Not sure if you can see it on the video, but there's like thousands of gnats just kind of flying in little clouds. Just can't get over how quiet this and beautiful this spot is. Went to the bathroom and came back, and I found this little deer family had invaded my campsite. Had to drive them off. Soft words. Oh! What was that for? You see that? He just kicked him. Night really, but after like walking around the lake, taking pictures of the aspen, really beautiful. It was like a little bit before sunset. Went back to the campsite, made some dinner, sat around and ate. Sun started to go down in between the trees. We really couldn't see sunset from the campsite, and the lake was looking alright. So I decided to drive out to the road, the entrance road, where I could have a little more view of the mountains for the sunset, and I got some pretty good pictures of just the mountain range and the valley in the distance a bit. After that though, I had my doubts about Milky Way last night, so I kind of mentally threw in the towel on it. Sat in the car, charged some stuff. I knew this was going to be an early wake up today because Arches is a timed at 7 on the website, but my friend Nancy, who I walked with yesterday, 2 days ago, I think yesterday, told me 6:30 really. So if you get there after that, it's like 6:30 to 4. You have to have a ticket, and you have to get that ticket either well in advance, like months and months and months in advance, or a few are released the night before. So I didn't really want to have to go through the stress of trying to secure a ticket. Why not just get there early? So yeah, I hung out in the truck until about 10. And then I went in the tent and went to bed. It's funny though, last night, these deer kept coming up to my car, and I don't think they were scratching it, but I think they were licking it. And while I was in the car, really pissing me off. Like, what are you doing? Get away from my car. And I think just upon thinking about it in the morning, coming out and seeing a lot of like what looks like lick marks, is I think they were licking the salt, potentially, and maybe the mud and dust. I don't really know, but the salt, my best guess, from Bonneville Salt Flats. Anyways, went to bed. Cold night last night. Woke up at 4:15 and just threw all my stuff in the car. I didn't even pack up the tent really. I left everything that was in the tent. Early morning, warming up, waking up. Yeah, gotta get down these rough roads, and so I'm gonna turn the camera off so I can focus. So earlier today I came into Arches, got in before the timed pass, hour. I went up to Double Arch, which is a cool feature. That's kind of 2 arches in like almost a big giant hole in the canyon. Got that for sunrise. Sunrise was alright today. There wasn't a lot of good light. Even east there wasn't good light, but it was fun. It was a lot of good clouds today, so that was nice. And then after sunrise, go down, get all that stuff done and out of the way for the day. So I went down there, made breakfast, coffee, messed the coffee up. I'm exhausted, wasn't thinking, put the coffee grounds and then the hot water into the plunger top, because the plunger of the AeroPress itself it's an empty cavity. It's so it can hold the other pieces when it all gets folded up together. But I just wasn't even thinking about it, and I started making coffee in that. So big mistake, had to pour it out, redo it, pain in the ass. But and now I'm headed back into the main part of the park to go all the way down to the end by the end of the day and make my way back to Delicate Arch for sunset and Milky Way. started the Delicate Arch hike. It's probably very hard to see on this camera, but all the little ants up there, people, long rock climb. That's not gonna be fun with my heavy pack, but making good time now. Got a lot of camera gear on me, so just gonna take that part slow, but I wanted to get as much done as possible now. Get ahead of some people. Keep going. Checking in. It is Saturday at 10 o'clock. Last time I checked in, I was on the way up to Delicate Arch, along with a multitude of other tourists, all wanting their selfie or their picture with the arch. I myself was up there to try to get the arch by itself, and hopefully with some good sunset, potentially Milky Way. Got up there, it was packed. I pushed myself all the way up the hill. I really gunned it. So I needed some recovery time, so I just kind of found a spot overlooking the arch but not too close. Parked myself, and then eventually moved to get my camera out and set up some kind of compositions. Not too long afterwards, another photographer, her name is Ulana, also kind of sat in the same area, and we started talking about gear and shooting and the area and traveling around here, and it was fun. And we met another guy, another nice photographer, who was also out there to shoot the arch. We were all talking, and then when sunset happened, the arch didn't really get the light that we all had hoped, but the surrounding area was really beautiful, some pink and orange clouds, and so we were all scrambling around getting shots and discussing photography. It was really nice, actually. I don't get a lot of opportunities to talk to other photographers and get to talk some shop, but today got a good amount of that. It was just nice. After sunset, we all shot the really windy, cool road that leads out of the Delicate Arch area into the Greater Arches Park. That was a really interesting composition. All were shooting some long exposure to get the light trails of that. And then after that, it got really dark. We all stayed out and did some light painting of the arches of the arch, which is also really cool. Turned out, I think, really well. We all headed down. It was a really fun time. Really glad that I got to meet some other photographers, and yeah, it's kind of experiences that make traveling really fun. But now it's 10 p.m. for now, at least, and here Milky Way's out of the question. So I'm just gonna make some miles while I don't feel horrible. Try to get as close to Salt Lake City as I can. A quick wash, or whatever it's called, quack wash. It's the one that the owner of the truck, he's got like a membership with, and I'm pretty sure I can get free washes. So I need to wash the car anyways. Might as well do it at one of those stores. So kind of gonna try to sleep at the Walmart potentially, get a wash in the morning. And then I kind of try to get organized before seeing the arch. Didn't totally. So in the morning I'm gonna have to also organize and pack and be ready to get on an airplane. but it's been an awesome trip. Good morning. So teleporting once again. I think last time I checked in I was on the road from Arches back to Salt Lake. I'm now 20 minutes out of Salt Lake. I drove, it was about a 4-hour drive. On and off last night. I had to stop a few times, take a rest, or some food or something, and then I ended up staying up at Walmart parking lot in Page, I think it was called. It was kind of like halfway in between Moab and here. I only did that for like a few hours just to get some sleep. I got here in the morning, 5:30, 5:45, 45, and I just spent the last 40 minutes organizing, packing, cleaning up. Got everything in their bags pretty much. You know, definitely have a little bit more than I brought with me. So it's a little difficult, but I think everything is picked up and ready. Going to get the item here is because the car wash place is behind me. So I'm gonna go car wash, vacuumed. Then I'm gonna take the battery back. I'm gonna drop the car off to the airport. Busy day. I'm very tired. It's the end of the trip. Definitely energy. My body senses, I think that kind of settling down, but also crashing.